Hi everybody, welcome to this Friday's blog. I don't know how I've managed to do this, but this week it's just fallen into kind of 4Ps. So I've got to mention about parking, payment options, parents' meetings and planned visits for next week. So we'll start with the first one then, parking, my usual bugbear. If you have to bring your child to school by car, please do not park near the school gates and the entrances. Please just park a short distance away. That means then that our children are walking safely to school. Last week I had people mounting the curb to get past other people. We have still got parents parking on zigzag lines. It's dangerous for our children. You will have noticed that PCSOs were out this week and they were putting tickets on cars. Now these weren't fixed penalty notices or anything like that. At this moment in time, they're just reminding parents where you should and shouldn't be parking. Please take heed of them because next time they come round, it will be parking tickets. And as a school, we are supporting that because it is becoming increasingly dangerous for our children. We don't want to be turning round and saying, well, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Please don't park near school, okay? It's as simple as that. Payment options. I know that a few parents have come to me to ask about ways in which they can pay amounts off bills like flyers and things like that. You don't need to contact us, it can actually be done apparently. So if you get an invoice through for your child's childcare or meals or trips or anything like that, you can pay part of that amount and the system will let you do that. So long as it's all paid off by the date that it's required, then that's absolutely fine. So that's just to let you know that is an option for you. Parents' meetings, as I said last week, we've got 3 lots of parents' meetings for the different phases in school. They'll be on just half an hour after school next week. If your child is in early years or the reception classes, you're going to have face-to-face meetings at the end of this half term. So don't worry that you're not included. It's not that you've been missed out, it's that we're doing yours slightly differently. If your child is in years 5 and 6, so that's Mr. Lyes, Miss Kinsella's or Mr. Morell's class, we're inviting you to come into school on Monday at 3:30 and we're just going to have a chat about what the expectations are in the 5-6 classroom, some of the events that will be coming up throughout the year and PE, reading requirements, things like that. So it's worth you coming and it is just going to be half an hour at most. You'll get to meet your teachers as well, so that's what all the events are for this coming week. If your child is in Key Stage 1, so that's Mrs. Smith's, Mrs. Milfull or Mrs. Rumney's class, then we're inviting you to come at 3:30 on Tuesday, the 17th. And if your child is in a 3-4 class, so that's 3-4 phase, that's Mrs. McNally, Mrs. Dove or Mr. Robert Shaw, you're invited to come on Thursday evening at 3:30, okay? So we do look forward to seeing you. I'm not putting chairs out, so don't come and expect to have a nice recline. It's literally going to be half an hour, just a quick, here we are, this is us, okay? It'd be lovely if you could join us. So the next thing is about the planned visits. Next week we have loads of trips and events going off. So just a quick recap for you. If your children are in Key Stage 1, then they're getting a lovely visit from one of our staff's partners who is a nurse, and she's going to be coming in and talking to the children about their topic and what working as a nurse in the National Health Service looks like now. That is a free event, the school are paying for that, but if your children come home talking about nursing and Florence Nightingale, you're going to be able to make that connection. We've got the Year 4s are out to Merton Park on Monday. Please make sure if you said you're bringing sandwiches from home that those are being sent in. Read your letters so that you know the times and the requirements in terms of what the children should be wearing and bringing with them on the trip. On the Wednesday, really busy. 2 lots of trips are going out, so be conscious of this as well with how busy it's going to be at the bottom. We've got the Year 6s are off to the Royal Armouries and we've got the Year 3s are off to Merton Park. So again, read those letters and check that information out. And then finally on the Thursday, our Year 5s are going to the Royal Armouries. So a really, really busy week going forward. If you've not made payments yet for Merton Park or Royal Armouries, can you please make sure that you have done that through Parent Pay? I'm hoping that the sun is going to stay out this weekend for us and we're going to have a lovely 2 days off and we'll see you all back on Monday. Thanks very much. Bye.